Hi guys, it's Harvey from All Parts. Alright, again, I am not replacing the manual of the STA-RITE heater. I am just picking on some things that I think are important. When you get a STA-RITE heater, you should read and understand your manual. There's a couple of things I recommend. Number one, it hooks up to your pool pump. The last shut off to your pool pump. Okay? That's your first thing. So if you have a tally-ho, if you have a 20 amp breaker to your pool pump, that means you need minimum 12 wire. Okay? So keep it up to code. But there's a couple of things I want to talk about. If you don't read and understand your manual first, your heater comes pre-wired for 240 for two reasons. Number one, if you hook 240 up to a 120 plug, you're going to fry mostly everything and you might scrap the heater. Okay? Now, there's another important one. Oh, and on the plugs, I just want to go on the plugs. The plugs are here. You unplug them from here and here. You grab them with your thumb and one of your other fingers. But when you're taking it out, not a problem. I found, make sure the power is off. I swing my hand in back of the other plug. I found the other plug sometimes is not properly snapped in from STA-RITE. So this plug doesn't plug in all the way 2 snaps. So I would make sure my other hand goes in there and it snaps in properly. I found that on a lot of new installs. So just a FYI. Alright. This is my biggie. Should be highlighted. Well, this is number 1. Alright. But the heater, when installed electrically, grounded and bonded. Alright? If you don't know what that is, or your licensed electrician doesn't know what bonding is, it goes to your pool equipment, the pool pump, whatever. And it's a bare copper, not a stranded wire. It's a bare copper wire to the bonding lug. Alright? Grounding and bonding is 2 separate things. And I cannot drill this ahead of time. When you are servicing your pool, your heater is on, you leave your pool pump on and you turn off your heater for 15 minutes and then you service your equipment. If you have a time clock, alright, if you have a time clock, the time clock has to be specially made that it has a fireman switch where it turns off this heater 15 minutes prior of turning off the pool pump. So if you have a regular disconnect, a regular timer disconnect, and it shuts off your pool pump and STA-RITE heater, it could cause you from voiding your warranty. It's right here in these columns. Go ahead and read it. The filter pump should run continuously when the heater is on. Okay? And for at least 15 minutes after the heater turns off. Okay? Any switches in the pump circuit, including circuit breakers, okay, you cannot disconnect this device, okay? So the last item hooks up to your STA-RITE heater. Couple things I wanted to hop on, alright? But this page is very critical to read. Minimum 14 gauge. Alright, that's another thing is if you are hooking up your fan wall, believe it or not, your fan wall, there's the fan wall fuse. If you are playing with your fan walls, see that little yellow jumper? I always tell you, keep it on the side and making it, okay, because that'll help you troubleshoot the heater. Turn off the power. It is very easy to unplug that, and your hand snaps back, and that little thing arcs and hits a power spike lug. You just bought all the transformers, topsides, relays. You bought all that. Again, you'll find out with a lot of faults, it's cheaper to buy a new heater. So if you're playing with the fan wall, which is right here, it's real close. Here's a hot leg, and can I see the other hot leg? It's right here. And this is your low voltage circuit right here. You never want to confuse your fan wall low voltage side to 120 or 240 side. It'll do nasty things to you, and it'll cost you a lot of money, and it's not warranty. And it's very easy for a warranty person to find out if you did that. Again, also, it comes pre-wired for 240. If you don't read and understand your manual, the common thing is if you hooked up to 120 and it's pre-wired for 240, a service system light will turn on very dimly, and the heater will not turn on. You need to make sure of your voltage before you check your plugs. Know your voltage, and the most important thing is bonding and grounding, two separate things, and make sure you have this switch. Okay, it's called the fireman switch. What it does, it disconnects the fireman switch. Okay, turns off your heater, leaves your pump run for 15 minutes. The reason why is to cool off the heater. Okay, so if you just arbitrarily turn off the heater, all that heat for it burning for 2 or 3 hours, all that heat is sitting there, so that copper is just starting to twist and burn and twist and make holes and all kinds of things. Okay, so that's why they want 15 minutes. I cannot express it enough. Two big pet peeves of mine: grounding and bonding, and this disconnect for 15 minutes. Alright? Turning it off, shutting it off. Alright, guys. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye.